Здравствуй, мой дорогой друг. Мы с тобой продолжаем наше путешествие, где мы интересуемся. Как видишь, я в данный момент нахожусь на госпоже месте. И здесь я заметил, что у меня у зверя был спиритизм отключен. Когда я его активировал, здесь появился дух археолога. Попробуем с ним поговорить. Приятного просмотра, отличного настроения. А мы приступим.
I don't hear any pickaxes. We can't be wasting time. The Empress will have me head. You don't know the Outlaw Empress? She got you for the disrespect. So best get digging before the site's close. It has to be. There's more stones to break.
Раскопки недалеко от кладбища. Что-то я даже в ритуальный столик. Так, ладно, давай попробуем этих засранцев завалить. А что если попробовать всем вот там вот сверху встать, а?
Here rests the suddenly.
Godward!
You must
Wretch.
the coven.
Так, ну, вообще их можно было судочком тем убить и управиться. Но это так по мне совсем читерство. Че это было? Народ, что ли? Блин, что ты, тупая тварюга, сделала, а? Блин, как это... Ну, с чего начинается серия? Кошмар. Куда он пополз, этот хоббит мелкий, а? Так, я хочу сначала мага уничтожить. Тык. себе. Хотя, возможно, я зря туда спустился. Почему? Потому что туда сейчас эта жопа побежит. О, ничего себе, Сибила еще раз ходит. Это вообще круто. Офигеть. Так, ну вряд ли мы его убьем. Место недосягаемости.
I'll yield to none.
These graves shall be yours now, God woken.
Так, куда хотел собраться-то? Нужно эту жопу сейчас наказать. Че, серьезно? Не сможешь ничего сделать, выходит? Чего не сработало? А почему?
Your end will be our beginning.
You cannot strike me down. I am sworn.
Тебе это будет лучше. Ух ты, это даже так работает, себе убьет. Ну, круть. Кстати.
Right where I want.
Да. Огонь. И слава. Сейчас интересно, ну, да, можно. Круто, круто, круто. даже не знаю, что лучше включать. Сто 113. Плохо. Он не получил, что ли? У него вообще почему-то до 10 максимально можно. Странно. Не пойму, что фишка. А что они вообще качают-то? Ну, давай просто. Просто больше не вижу, что можно. Вот эти вот. Ну да, ничего. Теперь я так этим управляю. Так, и он ходит следующий, да?
There is no death for the loyal.
Я ему и так не пользуюсь этим истоком. Так, этого я не убил, потому что сейчас ответным ударом ее изничтожит.
Prepare yourself.
Что-то прикол какой-то непонятный. Туда-сюда бегает. Так, этот пацан у нас, да, помню? Я бы хотел ее завалить. А ее глушануть можно. А почему бонус от высоты не дается? Странно. Так, это перевоплотилось, да? Тогда давай сейчас тотемы мы с вами сдолбаем. Нежить, по-моему, у нас огонь не любит, да? Что-то фиг пойми. Так, за спину я ему никак вообще не попаду. Так, к ней попадем? Да, попадем. Лучше это помочь добить. Хрен там, классно. Ну, да, даже не спустимся, вообще замечательно. Интересно, смог подействовать. Из-за брони нет.
doesn't it?
Физуха блокируется. Хотя да, логично. Минус еще один. Даже не знаю, как еще лучше сделать. Что, он убежать пытается, что ли? Какого фига он помер? Что-то я не пойму, как этот криостазис работает. что это просто вообще создание.
The heroes of Driftwood lie at your feet, dead for good this time.
They were corrupted somehow. If it could happen to them, it could happen to us. We should be cautious.
Whatever this covenant is, didn't bring them victory.
I wonder what prize was sweet enough to make him into this. That's foreboding.
Вроде, по-моему, хавали, так помню. Вес должен быть его ростом 4 на 1. Все. Она, наверное, находится на этом. В их секретах. То есть, который здесь. Вот. Ну, на Михала. И там пояс.
Lovely day. What?
Ничего себе. Тут у него все обновляется. И вещей сколько недавно. Это взять. Или попробовать опять загружать, что мне эти попались характеристики. принципе, себе можно обувь сразу. То это обувь отстойно. Да нет, нормально. Окей, ну хотя там ничего нету. Вот как раз сейчас штаны, обувь. Кинжал еще добавил. Круто. Так, вот теперь как это только все поделить? Ну что, выполнил, потому что у меня сейчас ужасно вообще. Обувь и в принципе норм. Норм, в принципе норм. Ха. Поэтому, может быть, все-таки ему.
Lovely day. Perfect weather for it.
Как-то так. Единственный плюс у шляпы то, что дает к искусству убийства. Ой, блин, как приятно себе видеть, а. Кастомизация персонажа прям прикольная. О, отцеловался.
Your Highness, good to see you again. Of course. Told you I would, didn't I? Sure thing. I'll start hunting that down right...
Звездная пыль. Неплохо. В принципе, мне нужно продать. Или, по крайней мере, везучесть трогать больше не буду. Так, огромном нет у меня, да? Средненькой. Так. Ё-моё, где ж тут есть кузница с огнивом, а? Так.
The headless statue looms over you. It's
Как интересно, ее можно починить, а? Ремонтный молоток. С помощью чего, интересно, да? Камень. вообще без понятия. У нее рук и головы нет. На этом молодец, интересно. Так, давай-ка еще скромнейше бежим. О, голова.
The headless statue loomed.
Огонь.
Locked in perpetual prayer. Keep trying, my friend. It's so far away.
Да, все, я вспомнил там. Ну-ка, тут что у нас? Как?
A mind of this magnitude shouldn't be cursed to live like this. Can you dig me up? Well, I used to be... Wait. Who did I can say with confidence who I am now, at least. A thinker. The likes of which you've never known and never will.
Не, ну, конечно, мы
Don't
попали.
worry. There's nothing... I'm waiting.
The skeleton tries to brush the dirt from his clattering bones, then frowns. The moistest bits are still stuck.
Thanks. You're probably looking for a reward, but I haven't got much.
He pokes a finger against his...
I'm a bit of a philosopher, you see. Not much else to be, what with all that thinking time. Are you questioning my intellect? You think you say more sooth than me? A verified sooth.
The skeleton pauses and sighs, then straightens...
A soul bond will settle it. A battle of wits. Then the cosmos itself will decide who can better face the truth of our own essence, me or you. A weak soul, but I'm sure you'll be just fine. Oh, it's easy. We link up souls and share our innermost beliefs. Think of it like an innocent, the loser. Well... Battle is dangerous, is it not? I find it to be true anyway, even when you're battling your own mortality. The angst can prove terminal to the... Oh, how fun. Just touch this bone on my rib cage here, right over where my...
You reach for the rib in question, but nothing feels different. Not until you try to pull...
All right, mister. Deep thought. First up, our purpose in life. I say it's to accumulate knowledge.
His jaws clack together in a show of self-assurance. You question your response the moment it leaves your lips. Your entire body shivers anxiously as you wonder, what is this life's truth?
You poor, precious, pathetic thing. That's what happens when you get... Let's see if you can do better this time. Tell me, Sammy Smart. I say no. The gods guide our every move. I dare you to outsmart me now.
You are immobilized by fear. Fear of the unknown. Fear of nothing. Fear of every...
Aw, the big lizard's as weak as a kitten. I hate to ask another question, but the bond demands it. Sorry and all that. Don't hurt yourself now. I know how trying this must be for you.
You feel the bond break between your finger and the skeleton. The truth of your final answer momentarily calms you, but it is not enough to ease the inner pain ripping through your mind, soul, and body. The pressure builds and builds.
Such a pity.
Ни хрена себе. Ого-го, шички. И есть, конечно, там регби, дуэли, армрестлинги. Ну, какой ничего я первый раз вижу.
You question your response the moment it leaves your lips. Your entire body shivers anxiously as you wonder, what is this life's true
Что-то
meaning?
походу тут нету правильных
You
ответов.
poor... Let's see. I say no.
You are immobilized by fear.
Aw, the big... I hate to... Don't hurt yourself now. I know how...
You feel the bond break between your finger and the truth of your final answer momentarily calms you, but it is not...
Such a pity.
Так, давай мифом попробуем.
Do you ever meet a truth?
He pokes a finger against his...
You found one right here. Spent centuries... Oh, but I don't just go around giving knowledge away.
The skeleton pauses.
A soul bond will settle, but I'm sure you'll be just fine. Oh, how...
You read.
All right.
His jaws clack together in a show of self-assurance. You question...
Let's... I say no. The gods guide... How could I have been so simple when the... Well...
The skeleton hangs his head.
Is there a difference between right and wrong?
The harder you yank, the tighter the bond grows. You feel in it out.
Such a pity.
He pokes a...
You found one right here. Spent centuries buried. Oh, but but I'm sure you... Oh, you... All right.
His jaws clack together in a show of self-assurance. A shattering shiver passes through the skeleton's body.
The cosmos agrees with you. Could it be, I don't know my own meaning? This no matter. Surely you cannot best me again. I say no. The gods got
You.
Oh, I hate. Don't hurt yourself.
You fin it.
Are you questioning
The skeleton.
So, but I'm sure. Oh, how you? All right.
His jaws clack.
You. Let's. I say. Well,
The skeleton.
is there a difference between right and wrong?
You feel the bond break between your finger and the skeleton.
Себе
You
сможет
pull your
аудио.
hand quickly back. The truth of your final answer momentarily calms you, but it is not enough to ease the
Sure.
inner pain ripping.
Such
Три
a
надо.
pity.
3 ответить. Ну, офигеть. Не, ну это нечестно. Почему 3 вопроса на 2 отвечаешь и все равно проигрываешь?
Battle is dangerous, is it not? I find it to be true. I don't blame you. To brush shoulders with someone of... Got yourself together? Let's so...
Может, у него тут есть какой-то ответ.
A simpleton's idea of a clever man, and a poor man's idea. Ever may he look out upon the woods he loved so dearly.
Oh, it's the loser. Battle is dangerous, is it not? I find it to be true anyway. I don't blame...
Все знают хрен. Так, ну все, по-моему, это исследование. Тут мы были, тут выход. Здесь тоже были, тут тоже. А, все споры. Ну, все, в принципе. Осталось только дома этого психа обыскать, все. Так, вообще бы я эту дурацкую табличку хотел. Не знаю, стоит ли сейчас это все обыскивать. Что все это где? А, это я не знаю.
A spirit sits behind the grand piano.
O'er black and white my fingers, o'er globes they glide, o'er flats and sharps. Whither go they, Lord of Life? Direct them.
The echoes of a distant past pervade the room as the spirit...
Что там?
The servant grumbles.
Огонь. все золотое. Перестань ты. Блин, табло. Да ё-моё, красота еще. Как ты ящерица вообще сюда зашла? Какого фига?
The masked servant does not speak.
Блин, телепорт это круто. Тебе не надоело, дура?
The servant responds.
Да ты задолбала. Ай, кошмар, напряги. Да ё-моё, третий раз он уже столбался.
The lizard hums tunelessly. Not a melody exactly, but more of a...
Ну все, пусть там стоит и болтает. Ну а чё он золото ставит, да?
The dusty staircase leads to another hatch, which is blocked tight. As you push, it budges slightly, and some sand drifts onto the floor. No matter how much you strain and grunt, the hatch barely budges.
Понятненько. Ящер сможет.
The servant emits a menacing growl.
Какого фига? Ящер.
The servant responds with a blank look and a... The masked servant does not...
Ten spans under, humans slept.
She looks to your left with one eye and to your...
There's one here. I like...
She smiles at you with the innocence of a new book. She flinches as you...
No, no.
Her humming...
Riker, my...
She shivers.
Power...
She points.
The
ensuing... The masked creature grunts 3 times at the sight of you. It reaches its arm out. Clasped in its hand is a crumpled parchment. You take the page.
Куда он ты делся? Тут.
The air buzzes with sauce here.
I trust that our bargain reaches a satisfactory conclusion. Well, see that you...
Look out.
Look out!
I trust that our bargain reaches a satisfactory conclusion. Well.
Ну что ж, можем его спокойно тогда поговорить.
Yes. I found something.
Где? А, ладно, фиг с ним. Потом лучше все-таки оставлю дома, смотрю, когда все квест не покончу. Сейчас давай-ка дрифт на площадь. Все, настало время дрифта. Давай смотримся.
The woman in front of you yawns so wide, you can almost see what she had for lunch.
Oh. Welcome to Four Sisters, creators of the all... Sooner you tell me what you want to buy, sooner I can get back to doing what I like best. Nothing. So... yeah? Well, I'm past caring. The world's about to end. Who's got the time for dainty manners and etiquette? And praise Lucian for that.
Her face clouds over for a...
Though I do hope she's all right. I know the Seekers didn't fare so well.
She shakes her head, and the concerned look vanishes.
Anyway, did you buy some of our sorceress sundries from her?
She narrows her eyes right back at you.
And why would she do a thing like that? I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that you... So I'll give you a discount if you can guess my riddle correctly too. How about you do that? You should know I already... So... See me run, I never walk. I have a mouth, I never talk. I have a bed, I never sleep. I can be shallow, I can be deep. What am I? I do have other things to do, you know. So... See me run, I never walk. I have a mouth, I never talk. I have a bed, I never sleep. I can... What am I? Wow, you got it right. And what a challenge it was too. I am so impressed. Now, what'll you buy with your discount?
She sighs deeply, as irritated as if you just threw a spider into her...
Well, I do sell sorceress sundries, don't I? It'd be a bit hypocritical for me not to use my own products. You know, if you want to add some razzle-dazzle...
She looks you up and down, slowly.
You really should. Don't hurry back.
Я вот что-то не пойму, как этой ерундой до сих пор пользоваться. Офигеть, у это золото. Походу мы того скелета можем сейчас обуть. На всякий случай себе читаем. Так, ладно, давай попробуем к скелету. Интересно. Да и не хочется откладывать на потом.
He pokes.
You found one right here. Are you
The skeleton?
So, but I'm sure you battle. Oh, it's he, the loser. Oh, how
You read.
All right.
His jaws clack together
Да,
in a
я-
show of self-assurance. You question.
I say, no. The gods guide our every move. How could I? Well,
The skeleton.
is there a difference between
You feel that the truth.
such?
Ёпастая. Надо еще какую-то книжку, походу, найти. Так, что у нас тут?
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
Good luck, sir.
Keeping it together, Bree.
Ух ты ж.
I'm all right. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Bishop Alexander was slain by Caesars. Culprits still at large.
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't keep it too much.
Работаем.
You're safe among friends.
Частично
Never
какого-то.
forget it.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Queen Justinia executes
Не
two
знаю,
dozen
постараться
noblemen
выпить.
for insubordination.
Я не хотел. Смотрю, крики очень круто. путник стараемся накрытый вымыть.
Bye, no scap. Good luck to you.
Keeping it together, Reed. I'm all right.
Похоже, то же самое будет. Надо
You're
уже
safe among
дарить.
friends. Never forget. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Well, don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Together, Reed. I'm all right. You're safe among friends. Never forget.
was slain by singers. Culprits didn't last.
You're safe among friends. Never forget.
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Well, don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Reed. I'm all right as long as we don't think too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget.
Почти одно и то же. Если можно было оставить, то было.
Keeping it together, Reed. I'm all right as long as we don't think too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Well, don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Так, кто тут еще интересно с ним торгует?
Avoid walking. God knows what'd stop those beasts.
Back for a return. Have I got yourself situated? Yep.
Glad to see you well. Anything more?
Ё-моё, у меня сидел. То пацана можно посылать. За этим как-то дрова, чтобы получить вот этот, значит, божества можно вот еще собирать.
Too late.
All hope destroyed.
You've got enough in front of you.
You want an engraved imitation every time? You know the way in.
Тут табловка приехала. Чё, все-таки придется сейчас не пошло.
You want an engraved imitation every time? You know the way in.
Реально тысяча. Охренеть, подействовал. Открыть дракона можно было лучше. Короче, просто будет защита повышаться и все. Такое себе. Вот еще нужно было меч поставить.
Nothing good. The Voidwoken are everywhere.
Keeping it together,
Thank the Divine, you're here to protect us.
Aye. You're safe among friends. Yes, never forget it.
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
Over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Well, don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
I don't come visit your ton. Who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree.
Quite a tale on you. Penny for a glance at the dog's miserable face tells you it's sick, all right. What am I, dog's doctor? Dog's sick. Go on, kiss a penny for a sick dog. Party for a penny, you can sing him a love song and call him mummy. Got one on you, do you, sire? The dog lies there quietly.
What are you looking at? I'm sick here. Get lost. Got a pain in the neck. Got a bad pain in the neck.
It flinches. A low, threatening growl builds within its throat. Under the collar, you find the sharpened points of metal rivets, gouging the poor dog's skin. The dog bares its teeth at you and growls.
You're safe among friends. Never forget.
The dog gives you a long, hard stare, but does not bite you. The dog goes to bite your hand, and then realizes the pain is...
Hey, I feel okay. Thanks. Think I'll wander off now. Here, before I go, what can I do to show my gratitude?
I'm all right as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never.
Master did. Huh? Wait a minute. Master hurted me?
He turns to his master.
You bad man!
How you holding up?
Да чё, что вечно все исчезает, да?
Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran away. God damn it! That was my livelihood. Penny for a grieving beggar? I reckon I'm owed it here. You wouldn't do that, would you? Oh, yes. You would do that, wouldn't you? I couldn't prevail upon you to change your mind, could I?
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
He gives you a cool look, then rummages in his pocket. He counts the money out and has your look. Go on then, get lost, you freak.
What'd she like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Tell me, have you heard any news?
Nothing good. The boys woken are everywhere. Thank the divine you're here to protect us.
Yes, of course.
Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran away. Got one on you, do you, sire? Then get out of the way. Penny for a sick dog, people. Go.
Enjoy your freedom while you can, lizard. Your day's coming. Oh, yeah, it's coming all right. Good day.
I'm all right as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe
Back
among
off.
friends.
Locals first. You want to make war, you can eat.
Keep to yourself, lizard.
Что-то все-таки мило.
More humans. It gets harder and harder to see the bright side. Driftwood ain't safe, and it ain't pleasant. I tried.
Good day to you, sir. Hope the morning finds you well fed.
Keeping it together, Bree.
Good day to you.
I'm all right as long as I don't think about it too much.
That's it. The barrels and the chests. On the double.
If there's no work for an honest dwarf like myself, the likes of you don't stand a chance, mate. Best not linger. I've got years of fishing experience behind me, and I'm reduced to begging to...
That's it. The barrels and the chests. On the double. Go on, you mute sacks of flesh. Put your backs into it. The Lord Dread awaits. Its sails billow.
The Magister stops, barking orders. He sniffs the air like a predator, turns to face you, the wolf eyeing the deer.
You do not get to make that decision. That tell me, have you ever been strung up by the hands? Your body swinging like a bell's clapper as your bones are being broken with cast iron rods?
Respect.
He licks his lips.
See, I'd like to string you up too. Rack you with rods and leave you dangling over a puddle of your own blood and piss. Oh, no, that won't do at all. I'm very good at what I do, see. There was a whiff of something in the air when you approached. Best convince me I was mistaken.
He leans in closer and sniffs.
Interesting. Seems I was mistaken. Must have been the predator that I smelt on you indeed. Not the magic that did. Very well. In that case, we'll forego the gallows and turn straight to the hut. Seems peaceful here, doesn't it? A quiet day in a quiet town. One wouldn't think these drift, but they do. Consider for a moment the dwarf. What is he? A mule? A beast of burden? But some defy that. I've need of a rat catcher. Of course. I must depart post-haste. But Julian here will stay behind and be...
Stay behind? But I've my orders. Same as you. Dallas.
Like I said. And with that, I must be off. No hard feelings about the death threats, of course. How about we part shaking hands instead of stringing them up?
Я сейчас по-любому истоку чую здесь, парни.
How very... One last thing. The Magisters here are diligent men and women. A stranger like you may run. Should this happen, just wave this piece of parchment in their eager little faces. My signature. Adieu and good luck. The Lord Dread awaits. The use of the gallows I pass on to you. The time has come, my stitch-lit lovelies. We set sail. Get on board and man your stations.
Left behind like a dog. Bah! 7 curses upon that shit.
Не, ну это не дело. Надо его воровать напоследок.
Raspy gusts of breath wheeze from the creature's badly...
Офигеть, все это время в этих перчатках ходил. это еще получится. Все равно он уйдет. Или останется. Так по-тихому не получится уничтожить.
Left behind like a dog. Bah. 7 curses.
Много мой опыт. Так, не воровано еще. Шмотки почему-то не проданы.
Raspy gusts of breath.
Да, срочно шмотки надо. Что за бред? Вот какого хрена он спинкой не стоял? Где я его уже оборвал, чуть не пойму. Ну да.
The time has come, my stitch-lit lovelies. We set sail. Get on board and man your stations.
Left behind like a dog. Bah. 7 curses upon that ship.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as
The Magister is rubbing the dirt off his robes, none the worse for wear, apparently, from the blast of magic that knocked him off his feet.
Here I still am, and here you still are. Adrift in bloody driftwood. A man of stature wouldn't be moored on a dock with no one but dead fish for... And here I am, and here you are. Now answer me. Did you meet with a Magister caravan on your way into town? The hour's growing late, and I'm beginning to worry. By the bishop's bones, you saw it? Out with it, man. What happened? Dwarves! Now pox on those bearded devils. Raymond, that old goat, always suspecting there's more to the Driftwood dwarves than meets the... Too many things have gone wrong along Reaper's Coast to attribute to bad luck. Magister's ship sinking, weapons disappearing, and as you've seen, rumour has it the Dwarvian Queen herself is behind these acts of sabotage. That is what I want you to prove. They've always been snakes in the grass. Cheap labour, sure, and hard workers too. Half of them are their queens. You know what Queen Justina is like, surely. A tyrant and a master strategist to boot. There's a local thug, Lohar. He runs an operation out of his hideout beneath the Black Bull Tavern.
It may be interesting to have a word with him. Find out what he's up to.
Where I really want you to ferret around is Reaper's Bluffs. It's wild territory, remote and hostile, where I believe the dwarves may have set. Should you find any such place, and better yet, proof that Lohar is working on behalf of Queen Justinia, you will be handsomely rewarded, I assure. In that case, go forth and let the hunt commence!
Прикольно.
You'd swear the shark was smiling at you.
There's a lot of code for the junk you sailed then.
Junk? Why, I offer nothing less than the wisdom of the ancients.
Battle fiction along the lower shelters of Ham.
Ничего себе.
Truly revolting.
Оставить на госпоже весть, как кома.
Look at you.
The little boy looks at you.
And got you a tail. Don't be rude, Ban. He's a lizard. It's not his fault he's ugly.
They stare at you in disbelief.
You're weird. We were waiting for our friend. He went for a swim.
He went swimming all the way to Fort Happy.
Fort...
That's what I said. Fort Joy. He's going to find his mum and bring her back. Cool. How did you know?
Lizard, have you seen our friend Joe?
Their innocence in a world with precious little innocence left. Let's leave them that way.
What they don't know can't hurt them. Don't tell them.
Telling them can't do any good at all. They don't need to know.
Интересно.
The horror grows on their little faces.
No, that's a horrible thing to say. I bet it wasn't Joe.
She bursts into tears, then looks from you to her and back again, then starts crying too. They shrug free of your grip and turn away.
Окей, давай по-другому.
The children turn to each other, relieved.
See, Ben? I told you so. If Fort Joy...
Well...
Thank you, Mr. Lizard. Now, if...
Bye-bye, Lizard.
The kids turn back to the water.
Блин, а вдруг они тоже в воду прыгнут?
The horror she bursts into tears, then looks from you to her and back again. Then, after a moment, the crying subsides.
So where's Joe? It's okay to say you don't know. You don't have to make stuff.
I think we should go home. Come on, Ben. Thank. Bye-bye, lizard.
They skip away, still children, but now some...
О, а в тот раз нам было не дали.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Hackles raised, the dog barks at the sand built up beneath the building.
There's something not right, and that's wrong. It's under the house thing there, and it's bad. I can smell it. Not like this. This smells real bad.
The dog stares at a spot beneath.
I don't care if you tear this place apart plank by plank.
If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the Magisters. Then we can get them out, and you can get back to work.
Have you seen a human acting suspiciously near here? Grey cloak, grey beard, satchel slung over his shoulder. Blast! Well, if you do see anything odd, report it immediately. There is a foul creature lurking in one of these shadows, and we will find him. A sorcerer. He arrived dressed as a tinkerer, but then magic. As soon as we asked him about it, he fled. Who knows what he's done with our divine brothers? Why else would he run? If he had nothing to hide, he would have... Besides, he was seen with the effects of one of our company. We chased him to this factory, but lost him on the docks. Now, I have a patrol to complete. If you see... What in the seven hells is a lizard doing here? Shouldn't you be in your empire, or stretched out on a rock in the sun?
The Magister bristles. For a moment, his hand twitches towards his sword.
I'm looking for someone fork-tongued. Grey cloak, grey beard, acting suspiciously. Perhaps you've seen... Blast! Well, if you do see anything odd, report it immediately. There is a foul creature lurking in...
The Magister looks at you, trying to understand...
What? A ghoul? No, of course not. No. Have you lost your...
If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the Magisters.
Will you shut up? It's a human. A sorcerer dressed as a... As soon as we asked him about it, he fled. Who knows what he's done with our divine brothers? He will be judged and sentenced as soon as he is found. Sir Raymond wants to show the world what happens to those who oppose the Magisters.
The Magister steps close to you. You can smell...
Don't lecture me on justice, slaver. He had the effects of one of our company. We chased him to this factory, but lost him on the dock. Now, I have a patrol to complete.
If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the Magisters. Then we can get them out, and you can get back to work.
Уж много тут чего исследовать. Что ж, мой дорогой друг, пожалуй, давай с тобой на этом закончим. В следующей серии продолжим исследовать рабочий порт. Тебе спасибо за просмотр, отличного тебе настроения. И до следующей серии. Пока-пока.